meant for this to happen. I'm sorry.
I swore I'd give him a good life. Keep him safe. This isn't your fault. It's mine.
No. It was the Khan. Rizzo. Every Mongol on this island. Help me kill them all. Help me avenge Taka.
There's no reason to leave anymore. Nowhere to go. Nothing to do. Except stay. And fight.
We should go to my uncle's camp and get some rest. I'll meet you there.
Was Taka brave? At the end?
He was always brave.
Dying Embers trophy earned. So I guess she's staying as like a permanent companion here. Sniper slash sword fighter. Because she's now set up for revenge as well, a reckoning in blood. Okay, so that's the reason for the mission name. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, I have some ability points I can invest. I forgot about that. I'll invest them here in a hot second. Yeah, doing okay. Work permit got approved, so looking for work. Been applying like crazy. Nice. I'm doing pretty alright. I'm looking around for work right now as well because I'm kind of running out of hours with my research assistant position, which has worked like great for me throughout my student years. Like doing a little bit of work, doing a little bit of school, like back and forth on the same campus, and having like my own office to, like, well, office desk essentially, you know, in my own little secluded corner to go like study at and stuff like that. So, you know, stuff like that was nice throughout my student years. But now that the study that we're doing is wrapping up, I'm kind of running out of hours here, and kind of keeping an eye out for what the next big kind of thing is. So the university actually had a job fair going on today. So I went into work, did a half day of work, and then I walked across the street to go to this job fair. What do I want, like, by default there? The, I don't know, maybe that or something like that for me to forget about, and I'll have the traveler's attire on when I'm just, like, traveling around and map out some more of the world and stuff like that. So I was going and browsing around a bunch of things as well, and now my laptop bag is full of, like, QR codes and website links and all that to, like, different jobs and stuff. There wasn't very much stuff in computing, but, you know, a decent little smidge. And I got a lot of freebies as well, because there was so many, like, things there that would have, like, freebies of different things for you to take. So I got like, a thing of jelly beans, some suckers, some suck-on kind of candies. The strangest thing that one stall had was tomato seeds. Like, they weren't even related to, like, gardening or agriculture or environmental stuff or anything like that. But they had tomato seeds of Roma tomatoes. And I didn't actually have, like, Roma tomato seeds before, so while I've already started plenty of tomatoes this year, yeah, and it was in a little packet labeled tomato. While I'm already starting many, I don't think I'm starting any more. Like, I'm already starting, like, a little bit over 20 different tomato varieties this year to experiment with, like, all sorts of different types and flavors and stuff like that. So I don't think I'm going to start Roma tomatoes this year. I already started most of my tomatoes last week. Yeah, and some of them are just starting to poke up from the soil. So, like, the tallest one sprouted up 3 days ago, after 5 days after, no, that would have been 2 days ago, 5 days after planting them, and 5 days is really fast for a tomato to come up from the ground. So a bunch of them are starting to come up rapid fire now. My tallest ones are probably about that big, the ones that came up 2 days ago, and now I have, like, new tomato seeds, if this doesn't break my camera tracking. I grab my laptop bag here. Somewhere stuffed in here, there's a little thing of tomato seeds, among a bazillion other things. What all did I get? This one place gave me a jump rope, of all things. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the jump rope. Let's see here. There's some Welch's gummies. Here's some Atco Energy jelly beans that I got. That's cool. Here we go. Here's the seeds. On site or just site or something. So there's a thing of sunflower seeds. That is kind of hard to see with, like, my light on and stuff there, because there's just, like, major glare. Hold on. Phone. But yeah, even in this nutty weather, well, I don't plant them outside. I start them inside. Is what I do. Let's see here. Light. Off. Off light. And then there isn't, like, glare and stuff. They have, like, these cute little packets and stuff. And then, sunflower. Autumn Beauty. I guess it's an Autumn Beauty type of sunflower. And they have tomato. And it says it's on one of these sides somewhere. There it is. Tomato. And you open it up and it says Tomato Roma. And it has that. And so that was probably the strangest thing that I got today. So I have new seeds to add to my collection there and stuff. Is the case. So, yeah, I have a lot of things in my laptop bag now. Is kind of the case. And yeah, if I really quickly run out to my plant room and back here. Wah. The tracking on my camera turns on. Tomato. Just a few days old right now. Just recently came up from the ground. These are the oldest of my tomatoes from the ones I started recently. I technically have one that's like a few months old. But they came up from the ground a few days ago, just 5 days after planting them, so that was really fast. They'll probably get to be like a pretty decent size before I put them in the ground in May. These are Creole tomatoes that originally came from Louisiana after that Guzman nerd brought me some seeds in 2023 when he first visited. So then I planted them for the first time in 2024. They were definitely the most difficult tomatoes for me to grow out of 8 that I planted. All 8 of them germinated, but 6 of them died. Only 2 lived. Those 2 like grew really well and did amazingly. But they needed like natural sunlight, not my grow light, and a lot of care. Because they're meant for hot and humid climates, not for dry and cool climates like Alberta here. So, you know, I'm probably going to have to give these guys natural sunlight pretty soon. Like, start them on the grow light for a little bit, but once they start getting some new leaves, give them natural sunlight. Because, yeah, my ones last year did not like natural sunlight. And these ones now come from, like, the one that I grew here last year. So, do many generations of it, and it'll probably slowly acclimate them. And I'll get more and more, used to this kind of weather and stuff. So, yep, already starting a whole bunch of tomatoes. Typically in 3D printed pots like this are little seed starters I have. I mean, everything that I'm starting a seed in is in a 3D printed pot of some sort. I have a lot of 3D printed pots around here. The fate of Tsushima, that sounds pretty important. So, yeah, not gonna start any Roma tomatoes this year, but I have them in my inventory now. And yeah, gonna be growing a lot of varieties across my place and my Oma's place, trying out different flavors and deciding what my favorites are. And if I run out of space, then I'll just graft a bunch onto potatoes like I did last year. Where it's like I can plant a potato in a pot, wait for multiple stalks to come up, cut off the stalks of the potato, and stick on tomatoes. I can stick on like different varieties onto different stalks. Then one plant has multiple tomatoes. So I wouldn't get like as much as planting like these individual plants on their own. But I still get to try out like all the different flavors that I'm experimenting with and different things. So I still get to try stuff out. Plus, then the roots make potatoes. So, whoops. So I had fun doing that last year, so I'll definitely do that again this year, so. Yeah, if space is a concern, then I will use the power of grafting to... What the heck? I can't... Wind? I use the power of grafting to make plants that just make me multiple things by combining parts from multiple different ones. I can't wind. I don't know why I can't wind. Just set a general course. It's like this way? It's like this way-ish is the case. But yeah, I've been using LinkedIn. Yeah, that's fair enough there. I've had a little bit of a look on LinkedIn. Probably worth having a look-see there. Hey, look, a banner. Yoink! I still don't really know what they do for me, but they're collectibles of some sort. Yeah, last year I had a bit of a problem of having way too many tomato plants and then needing to give away a whole bunch. Because there was a bag that was labeled 2013 yellow tomato from my Oma and Opa's basement. So it would have been something that my Opa would have looked after when, like, he was still around and looking after the garden over 10 years ago. And, that would have been something that he probably would have seen and put in that baggie and wrote 2013 yellow tomato on it. I could have fast traveled to this whole time. Oh my god.
The samurai are here.
And I was like, 2013, they're over 10 years old, there's no way they germinate. So I just dumped like the whole bag in a pot and gave it water and wanted to see what happened. And then I believe it was 42 tomatoes that came up from that pot. I think 2 of them died, didn't make it, but the other 41, a lot of people would just like choose like the strong ones to take care of and like pull out the other ones and like throw them out. I'm not really that kind of person. I have a hard time doing that. So I grew every single one of them and I gave them away. So basically like everyone I knew and everyone, even people that I didn't know that I would get introduced to, I was giving like tomato plants to. And these 2013 yellow ones, which I now believe are yellow sweet million tomatoes, got like spread around like crazy. So I'm not doing something like that again. And all the types that I was starting, like it was my first time starting a lot of tomatoes, so I wasn't sure what the germination rate was. So in each of these little pots, I planted 6. I did like a hexagon, 2, 2, 2 across. And almost every single one of them germinated, and then I had a whole bunch of those extras to give away. So this year, across my experiments with like 20 plus different tomato varieties, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm only planting 1 or 2 seeds. Planting 2 seeds for like new types that I haven't tried before, and like 1 for types that I have tried before. And then give it a week or 2, and if nothing comes up, then I can just plant 1 more seed. Like, I have come to realize that germination rates are extremely, extremely good, and I should only be planting a couple seeds, because almost all of them that I plant are going to germinate successfully and do well and become big, amazing plants and stuff, so I am not going to get carried away and have a bazillion tomato plants to give away anymore. Of course, ones that I have like 2, I'll potentially still give some away. I only need like 1 of each. But I'll just have like a small handful to give away to friends and family as opposed to like 40, 50, 60 maybe all in all to a bunch of different people. And it cost me a lot as well in like pots and soil. Like I probably spent like $200 to $300 in pots and soil alone that I just ended up like giving away to people. Was the case. So my craziness there and giving people a lot of plants was a little bit of a costly endeavor to me. But it made a lot of people happy.
I need to check on someone first.
I'll wait for you by the northern gate. Then
So
we'll
I'm not
ride to meet
really,
your uncle together.
I'm not starting a bazillion this year. Only, wow, that guy's booking it over there. So just growing a bunch for myself, Myoma, and the only ones that I think I'm giving away are going to be one of those yellow ones to my neighbors out at the lake, because they're only here like half the year. They couldn't start like any seeds early. They only come here for like the summers, and then during winters they they go away. They have 2 places and just kind of like alternate seasonally. And like they're a really nice older couple there, and like we've always got along with them well as neighbors and help one another out a decent bit. And I gave them one of the yellow plants last year. And the wife of the 2 was saying that she normally doesn't like tomatoes at all, but those ones she actually really liked and found them a lot more palatable and like genuinely enjoyed those tomatoes. So I'll definitely have to give them one of those yellow tomatoes because they can't be here to start them early in pots because they're not around here. So I'll give them one. I'll have these Creole tomatoes like come and game with me for today, to inspire them to grow into big, amazing plants just like their parent before them that produced a ludicrous metric ton of tomatoes. So hopefully they do too. I'm gonna have so many tomatoes this year. Like, my goodness. I'm the tomato guy. Yeah, it's starting to storm here, it looks like. Only had 2 complaints. One says full-time when really part 2. Jobs is not hiring anymore, claiming just posted. I assume that's supposed to say says full-time when really not, like the hours are pretty low. So not hiring anymore even when claiming just posted. So like maybe it was just really fast, but yeah, you'd think that they would like take down the page for it.
I hope you're not being too hard on them, Lady Masako.
I know that you're relatively local here as well, what with the like Fragapalooza and stuff. If you want like a QR codes or a bazillion links of a bunch of crap that I collected today, free to let me know.
But after what
Probably
you did
have
in
a
Yetikawa,
butt ton of
they're
links
here
of
because
different
of
hiring
you.
portals at this
Then I
point.
won't disappoint
I'll
them.
probably properly
Nor
look
will
through
I.
during the day tomorrow. Is my plan here. So yeah. And maybe I'll give away some tomato plants, some of my like potatoes and tomatoes grafted together. Because I have a lot of potatoes in my storage room that are growing right now. Yeah, definitely hit you up on Discord. Okie doke, will do there. Candle. Where am I supposed to go here? Just like chat to different people until I find the way forward there. But yeah, and to like some close friends and family, I might potentially give like some tomato plants, especially if I end up getting like way too many tomato plants, like among like my sets of 2. It's like, oh god, I don't have space. What do I do with them? Then I'll just like plant a bunch of potatoes in pots and like graft them together. Then it's like, hey, more stuff, less space that it takes up. Be a little bit more space efficient. So I might do that, and then if I have like too many of them, then I'll give them away. And I'm gonna do it with purple potatoes because I have a bunch of purple potatoes in my storage room, and I've never tried them before. So I want to try out purple ones. I've done lots of yellow ones, lots of red ones, but never purple ones. So this year is the experiment with purple ones.
I see you've met our reinforcements.
It's the case.
Shogun's bannermen are elite
Oh, that's unfortunate there, but that's okay. Buy some new ones. Well, for the t-shirt, I have to wait until your next paycheck to buy it, then he'll send them both at once. If you really want to, like I said before, like, my dad mostly brought it up as like a, hey, that one's wearing out a little bit, I would appreciate a new one, but it's not like a, something that he absolutely needs or anything.
You have 1 hour.
Then you should stop distracting me.
In fact, for reference, for anyone that doesn't know here, that Master Bader t-shirt that he wanted a replacement of, he definitely gets a kick out of it. My mom definitely does not, and there probably wouldn't be that many complaints from her if another one didn't end up coming in anyway. Would probably be the case, because I don't think she was very impressed by that shirt of his that he came back home with after our little trip. But he definitely gets a decent kick out of it. I climb this and go onto the roof just for fun. But yeah. So yeah, if it's too much trouble, then it's no worries. I do greatly appreciate the gesture. Is there anyone else that I have to talk to before like the next big story battle here? Because it sounds like the next big story battle is coming up there. But yeah, oh hi, Shining Chrome. Welcome on into I'm trying to slash dudes while not getting slashed myself as best I can.
Some recent acquisitions here.
There's armor dyes of Warrior's Darkness. What are like Sakai clan armor? The one by default is black, and I kind of like that. Undiscovered armor. Gosaku's armor. Oh, that looks kind of cool, but I don't really use Gosaku's armor. Ronin attire. Well, I can't really get much better than black. Kind of an interesting pattern on that one. I don't know. I'm not going the bright yellow for, like, my assassination gear. Wait, that's what I already have? Or, no, that's a different one. Wait, what's my current getup in the Ronin attire look like? Hold on. So, by default, it looks like this. So, it's, like, grayish? But, yeah. Hello as well, New Dawn Horizons. Bunch of people stopping it right now. Hi. Oh, you're just like a weird broken NPC. It's already pretty black. It's kind of grayish at the bottom. Would I like something else for it? Because I do like black looks. Is that a deeper black than I already have? That one's kind of brownish at the bottom. I can rotate. I'll be seeing him from the back most of the time. That could be kind of cool. I have 82 flowers here. I'm buying Twilight Strider.
You chose well.
There we go. Any hats that I'd want? Nah, I don't think so. I think I'm good with my current headband. Do I want to put back on the Traveler's gear? I mean, as we start, like, the next story mission, it might be fitting to have on this. Oh, I mean, it's black, but there's, like, yellow underneath? Is there something cooler looking for it? Blood of the Clan. Make it red with a black backing. White with a reddish backing? Black and gold with a white backing? I like the kind of black armor right now. I'm just not really big on the light yellow kind of part. I don't know. I'm good with this for now, I guess. I'm good here. Let's see. I don't think there's anyone to chat to up here. Nope, doesn't seem like. So off I go. Whee! Oh yeah, Guzma, in case you missed it a second ago when I was showing it, I brought some of my Creole tomatoes here to do some gaming. I planted them 1 week ago today. Yeah, it was last week Tuesday that I planted them in this pot. So they did not take very long to come up. So these are the children of the seeds that you brought me in 2023. So seeds you brought me in 2023, grew those, got the seeds from those. This is the second generation on my little Creole tomato journey. probably the only person around here growing Creole tomatoes. Because who would grow like a hot and humid climate thing here in the middle of Alberta? Like, what kind of maniac does that? So, while they might be like really mainstream and common down there, I'd never heard of them before here, so get to grow the super niche, exclusive, cool thing. Okay, what am I missing here? Who do I still need to talk to like advance this? Can I? Oh, I sure can. Nobody in here. Do I need to talk to my uncle to like initiate the next quest? Since he's like Mr. Head Honcho in charge here and stuff. Because I feel like I talked to my other allies outside of Yuna, who might still be at Taka's grave after that last mission. You're sure not my uncle. Because there isn't really a Oops. I mistimed my roll. Here, I could just like grappling and be fine and stuff. That totally wouldn't break my arms. Where is my uncle? I need to advance this story quest. No, those look like generic guys there. I am actually so lost. This is what happens when games don't give me objectives. Property damage. Oh, here's Yuna. Oh, and she had a quest marker on her, so she's the one I talked to advance it.
It's time, you know.
Not my uncle.
Here.
Okay,
Everyone's
that took me a little while to find.
Did you get some rest?
I couldn't.
I'm sorry.
Do I have one
I should
arrow?
be here.
He believed in you. No, so do the people of Yarikawa. Because you stood up for them when no one else would. They're risking their lives for the ghost.
I will give my life for the people of Tsushima. And for you.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Take care, you know.
Do you know what would definitely help it not coming to that?
I'll see you on the battlefield.
If you gave me some of your arrows. Yeah, I think I had one arrow, and then I forgot, and then I remembered again when I saw that. Is it a little bit hot in here? Here, let's lend some air. Okay, now where do I go? Now do I go see my uncle wherever he is? Probably not this group. What, someone talking to me? Oh, I never did, like, your quest chain, but I guess you'll still, like, help me out
Is he
and stuff.
training our new recruits? Not quite, my lord. I just finished leading them in meditation. Samurai, the people of Yarikawa, every spirit needs a moment of quiet before battle. To accept the impermanence of life and the possibility of death.
Wise words. Will you meditate with me?
It would be my honor.
Oh, how do you say Kool-Aid Man? Oh, yeah, in Japanese. Oh, what, is something going on? Oh, yeah, not quite another cutscene.
May the Buddha watch over you.
Is there another door that I can use? I think I might have broke them all on this camp. That one regenerated. I don't know. Oh, yeah! Oh, no, I don't know. Okay. Now who do I go and talk to? Does it show here? No, not quite. Oh. If I mark that. Oh, I never had the quest marked. Optional, speak with your other allies, and then speak with Lord Oga, who's over there somewhere. Wait, there's an ally I haven't talked to? So I did Yuna. I did, Sensei Ishikawa was his name? I don't remember. The dude over there. I spoke with the guy I never did the quest chain for. And I spoke with what's-her-face at the front. That's 4, isn't it? The lady that was right here that I'm forgetting the name of right now. From Clan Adachi of Persona 4. I don't remember what her actual name is right now. Who am I missing? I do want to see, like, the story dialogue before the big mission. But I've explored this camp. Who did I miss? And I genuinely cannot remember, like, any other allies that I'd have. Am I dumb? Was there someone else that I recruited earlier in the game and I just forgot about? Memory of a goldfish moment or something? Like, who am I missing here? Unit was the big one. Was that a thing I could collect? Oop. Leather! It's mine now. Who am I missing here? I swear I've explored this full camp. I genuinely don't know what I could be missing. So, like... Ooh, there's crap under here. Oh, that's just kunais. I was hoping that was, like, firecrackers or something like that, because I'm pretty sure I'm out of those. Can I restock stuff like that at the merchant? Probably cost me supplies. And I kind of want to stockpile supplies for other things. Yeah, I can't do that.
I'll see you again.
Crap. Oh, I'm stocked up on that. My arrows, I'm at 1. I'm at capacity for my heavy arrows, I think. I've got no explosives here. I've got 1 firecracker. I'm at capacity for my blowgun, at least. Yeah. Surely something like that. Is that what the Google search result said?
Come, see what I can make for you.
Kool-Aid man, oi.
I'm happy to
So you probably just took Kool-Aid man, oh yeah, rather than the Kool-Aid man's oh yeah. So I guess like oh yeah would just be oi. I'm gonna check up here and then I can't think of anywhere else. Alright, I can't think of anywhere else. I checked this whole fort. I don't know what you want from me, game. If anyone wants to see all the dialogue, like go look it up on YouTube because I can't find it.
Lord Oga, where's my uncle?
Waiting for you atop the hill. Clan Oga would be honored to escort you to his post.
I'm glad for the company.
They even brought me my digital deluxe horse. You're about to start a long tail. Are you sure you want to proceed? I mean, maybe I'll save first, I guess, but like, I don't know, I'll start a long tail, I guess. Kind of nice that it warns you. Here, go ahead and save. Sure. Oh, I have skill points I was going to invest. I forgot about that. Recover a small amount of health. Who cares when I'm getting 2 shot? And nice way to slowly pick me up, I guess, but I'll prioritize some of this crap. If I want to do standoffs, which as I'm getting better at combat, like maybe I would want to. I kind of wanted to improve my smoke bombs, so I could like smoke bomb people and then like triple chain assassinate. Is what I kind of want to do. So I think I'm gonna get that actually. Healing increased smoke bomb fumes restore some of your health. Does it matter with? Okay, that's a tiny little smidge. So many guys are one-shotting me anyway in this difficulty, so like I don't think that matters all that much. I'm not really blowing myself up with my own explosive there. Knocks down enemies struck by the shockwave of a black powder bomb. And then I could go around like stabbing them. Oh, I guess so. Oh, it knocks them down for a while. Maybe. I definitely wouldn't mind a kunai here. Inflict twice as much damage. This may be for like a chain of 3. Even more than that if I'm using the Sakai armor. I don't know. I'm going for the triple standoff streak. Screw it. There's some situations that might well be helpful. Okay, now I'm saving. Saving again. It is now rolled over to the next day. Okay, long tail time.
Lord Oga, where's my uncle?
Nope, there's no skip button. Doesn't seem like.
Waiting for you atop the hill. Clan Oga would be honored to escort you to his post.
I'm glad for the company.
Alright, the fate of Tsushima. That sounds really important. You're about to start a long tail. Are you sure you want to proceed? Sure. Let's do it.
Waiting.
Splendid.
Let's start a long tail. So it's probably going to be a while before it like opens up the world to me again, I would imagine. Whoops, wrong button. Okay. Yeah, those are at capacity.
Lord Sakai. To rescue your uncle.
So I'll probably only have the world unlocked again like after I clear this out, do all the story stuff, and like this unlocks. Like, I wonder how it defines long tail. Like, how long of a tail is a long tail?
Then I will do the same. Is it true the people have a name for you? Ghost.
They needed something to believe in after the samurai were defeated.
Now the samurai are back. It's time we put these folktales to bed and re-establish the Shogun's law.
Oh, something's gonna happen during the next story mission. You got caught on a post. At least I thought he did it at first. He probably did.
Of course.
Something's gonna happen that's gonna need the ghost even more. And even more brutal methods as we go down like this path of darkness. Ooh. Wood. Yoink! Oh, bamboo,
Tsushima,
whatever.
Your nephew has arrived.
Jin, up here.
Oh, up in the tower?
We have to.
Alright. Oh, I'm getting fat shamed. Okay. Up I go. Speak with Lord Shimura at the watchtower. Ooh, this is really beautiful. Oh, I take it that's where we're going. Oh, look at the leaves and stuff here. Yeah, this is a really beautiful game. Hey, how's it going?